Hey y'all, welcome to Pikmin Randomizer. Alright, so I did play this not too long ago, at least a randomizer and a not randomizer. Beat it, but deleted the save afterwards so we could start on a fresh plate. So, here we go. And that is a big oof. Poor Olimar just wanted to go home. The nice part about this randomizer is that I don't think you can actually skip the cutscenes. Or it doesn't skip the cutscenes, so we get to also see the story. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling throughout space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my developed dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support system can function for 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not think about it. I must find missing ship parts. You got Olimar. And we will do that, bud. We will do that. Onion. I'll just show you after, but the nice thing about this randomizer, a strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search for a night, appeared upon it. Let me try that again. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. I can't read today. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable from my home planet that we call onion. I shall call this an onion. Oh, there's already an enemy. Good to know. But as I was saying, there is the Pluckapone from Pikmin 2 that they put in the randomizer, which is really nice. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without definite wind. I cannot help but the thing is calling to me. Am I compelled? I am compelled. I must approach it. I love Pikmin, they're so cute. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. I picked... Voice, please. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. It's shaped similar to be of a Pick brand carrots. I love so much. I believe I shall call it Pikmin. Here I am, stranded in a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. And I'm skipping those parts because I do know how those work. Help beat it up. Oh. Well, we can't get there yet, but there's already a prog over there. So good to know. And there's a dumpling. I don't actually remember what they're called. I think they're called dumples. Astonishing! The onions sown were seeds. The small red pellet that the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. You do that, Olimar. I can't get up there. Usually a seed up there. Or a pellet. Just nothing. Ah, it's up here I was thinking. Good that there was one up here, because otherwise we wouldn't have enough to get that guy up. Or, you know, get through there. Yellow Pikmin. Ah, that makes sense. Because that thing is there. You just gonna... Nope. Yeah, throw it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run away. Because unlike Pikmin 2, they won't stop, they'll just come back to Olimar like that. But it still hasn't gotten killed. But I'll be darned. That's okay. That leaves us some more Pikmin to carry that guy. Okay, leave those guys on the ground. In the ground, not on the ground. Like the stumple. That gives us lots of pellets and stuff now. So we have an advantage. I like how nice and relaxing the first part of this game is. You could do this for Pikmin 2 as well, but it seems that there's more to do than there is, you know, in Pikmin 2. Which I'm not complaining about Pikmin 2 either, because I love that game. But still, just playing this and also playing that, noticing the difference. So I still have to get used to using a C-stick to throw Pikmin faster, but over time, that will happen. Didn't need to throw 3, but to throw 2. There we go. Now we can go ahead and... or move this, I guess. There isn't more than one box, it's just that. Yes, little Pikmin, you go, guys. No, not that I need to necessarily grab these guys, but you know, whatever. I will. I could have just left them there if I'm coming back anyways, but out of habit. That prog startled me. I knew it was there. Yet I saw it the corner of my eye. I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. But it's blocked off, thankfully. I can't wait to see a Mamuta. I don't know why, I just really love Mamutas. And I'm just gonna double check to make sure there's no more posies or anything around the area, which I don't think there is. aside from, you know, that ship part. I wonder how many Pikmin are needed to carry this. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon a most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get back to the dolphin? But how will I get it back to the dolphin, not how will I get to the dolphin? It's one of those sessions. Oh, poor little red Pikmin tripped. And Olimar, this is how you get it. There we go. I think they may all be able to carry it. I don't have less than 40. I don't have more than 40. Looking at the numbers, I was like, that's less than 40. That is just what came out of my mouth. Interesting, I didn't realize there's usually these tiny little bugs here. Apparently those are enemies. The only reason I say that is because I came here before and after randomizer just to make sure that it was randomized. Those things are just gone in a randomizer. So that was kind of interesting. And yay to get the engine back. We're getting the engine back. Oh glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I have taken a huge step back towards home. My ship once again lift off. Can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And take a drink of water. Try to stay hydrated. And lift off! With the onion beside us. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to watch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lifted off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Okote? Okote? Okotate? I don't remember how to actually say it. Analysis shows life support systems will function only for 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As I hold the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And no Pikmin lost, but Pikmin gained. Tomorrow we'll see if that remains. Sorry guys. I didn't even mean to rhyme and I started laughing mid-sentence because I was like, bitch, that rhymes. Oh, I absolutely love this music. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone in this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is go underneath the ship and call them out. Okay, I thought that was one of those wasp things. I was like, girl, no, I don't think so. Or I guess boys, because all the ones that go to the surface are apparently all males. I thought it was interesting because I had no idea that was the case. Like the opposite of wasp and on our planet. Or I guess if the theory is correct, on this planet where you know, the nuclear stuff happened. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys to have some flowers on their head. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin flavor seems to be full of nutrient. Closer observation is needed to determine the strength of the particularities of these flower Pikmin. There's no research need to be done. They just go faster, bud. Oh, there's too much grass Pikmin now. There's some more grass over there, but we got another day ahead of us and plenty of more Pikmin to gather. Yeah, I'm just taking a pause there just to get my breath because there was a lot of talking between last area and this area. Plus, to take a drink of water and heck, just to enjoy this lovely music. This is probably my favorite music in this game. Get him, boys. Yep, like I said, there's probably gonna be death in this episode at some point. Definitely not the first, because I think that is like Pikmin 2 in a way that can't die in the first area. There we go. That just works out. And there's a Wollywog out of the cave. Or undeveloped, I guess, because I think those are in a darker area. I could be wrong though. There we go. And notice to get last a little bit too. That are over here. The more Pikmin, the more easier it is to get through today. There you go, look at that. Nope. Oh well, it's not too far. Oh baby, that's like 10. I will take that. And yes, I just said old baby. I have no shame. Just gotta go ahead and grab this and hope that Wollywog doesn't try to destroy my Pikmin. Oh, that's right, you will turn the other way. And perfect, we got 8. And we do have enough to get all of these. There we go. So I'll just grab this one and then I will move on Yellow Pikmin because we ought to make sure we have enough for them too. Not just no. For all of these, just for the red Pikmin. I'll probably put back a few to make sure I have at least room out for a 10 Yellow Pikmin. Make sure that the white Pikmin are the ones that are catching up to me first. I don't want any of the other Pikmin to miss out on a nectar. There we go. Now to get them all around here. Oh, there's one of those cannon beetle things, I forgot what they're called. Oh, in the distance. So far, no sign of a prog here yet. My goodness, there was at some point. Yeah, I went back to this area and there was 3 progs. That was a surprise, to say at least. I didn't know how to feel about it. Managed to get all 3, and that was like the fastest way to get Pikmin. And now time to beat this guy up. Oh, I was gonna say there's gonna be some death, but that is okay. Oh, there's only one that died. Not too bad. Oh, there you go, there's the last 3. I know punching this doesn't help them, but I'm still going to punch. Because I can. Can't really check the map because there's nothing here, but I think if I want to go that way first. Probably not, because that goes up to the water area. So it would be that way I want to go then. Okay, let's make sure to get this guy down first. Just since it's a, you know, a fiery prog. Fire prog, it's a fire dude. And you better get to die. Stuck up on my Pikmin, which I don't appreciate. And that's the easiest way of getting that down. Skipping that because it just explains about the sunset, which, well, I don't think it really did to explain. Other than don't get the Pikmin in time, then that will be a loss. That's about it. There we go. Oh, dude, I didn't tell you to get that back, but okay. Ain't complaining about that. So let's go ahead and get a lot Pikmin up now. Or, that's something I'm glad that changed too, is running in that change in Pikmin 2. Internal fuel dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I just like reading what Olimar says in his notes. But yeah, I'm glad that they changed that in Pikmin 2, that running into pellet or a dead enemy, feature, whatever you want to call them, does it just automatically pick them up. Like when you're trying to keep something, or you're trying not to get killed, and they're all like la-di-da-di-da. It's kind of annoying. Kind of really annoying. Yes, little yellow. There, well, just route back. I'm actually going to get the other Pikmin back. Because I think the beetle is over there where the other parts are. Oh, it's that treasure, because I'm so used to seeing that from Pikmin 2. I'm also gonna put these guys back. Not that they'll actually. No, that's just 50 that's gonna be on me. Or 51. 78 plus. I got stuck. Okay. Puts away. Let's put away that many. That way, it leaves us some more room for yellow Pikmin. Come on, guys. Come on, Mr. Trippy. I did not tell you to go ahead and pick that up. And leave those guys there. There we go. We may not have enough to get 100, but have some. There we go. That's another thing that got changed. That you don't have to wait for them to just sprout out, at least not as much. Go stay there. There we go. And there's a 5 pallet posy over there. Those guys will just start running towards here. So, one there. Put a 5. There we go. I think that might also take 5. No, that takes 7, okay. There we go. Because we have extras, may as well get it and grab that. Perfect. There we go. Now let's separate them over here. So have any red pig going and getting loaded on. The idea to keep them safe. So you're going to skip this part because, well, you can see them getting picked up. And there, that was explaining the capacity of the I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. We won't be able to get the other treasures yet, but at least get the gates down. Yo, a little yellow Pikmin. Yo, and go ahead and separate these guys. I should have thrown out so fast. That's my bad. I'm just skipping what those say because, well, they were saying, wow, we knocked down a gate. It's not that exciting. There we go. I just want to get the gates knocked down so we can get ready ahead of time. Get wrecked. Okay, which means not enough to get the other side. Pretty close. Go ahead, just leave. Pikmin around these onions, it will be fine, but still gonna call them, and I did not want to do that. I just want to go to the sunset. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. That leaves day 1 and 2, I guess, technically, but day 1, let's be honest here. Yes, no Pikmin left behind to die. Aha! Even though the one was left behind there. It appears that many of my ship parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. Now that would improve my chances, and I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit is damaged, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and heal it. Wait, so some deaths, but not that many. Only like 1 or 2 maybe. Either way, with that, I shall leave it here. And I think I'm going to make this randomizer since it's so short. I'll be having it at least once a week. I just decided to do it early, but they are going to be on Wednesdays. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.